No. No. I reject it. You have a name, and you told me your name. I want to address you by your name. Hello, Lucy. Welcome, Lucy. How was your Wednesday, Lucy? Hey, so I hit the go live button a little late, and the timer says 2 minutes are left. What do you guys say we just start this thing? Should we just start this thing, or should we let the timer run out? Like, 2 minutes is a long time. Let me clarify that. In man time, 2 minutes is a long, long time. Lily says, let's fucking go. Played some D&D and conspired for evil. You're going to be my fucking sidekick. I think you are going to be my freaking sidekick in future of awesomeness. How does that sound? Yeah, fuck that timer. How's that sound? Fuck that timer. We're going straight over to this scene here. This scene here. I'll accept that. Excellent. I could use as many sidekicks as there are available. So I'm gonna keep you in mind. What do you have planned for any negative, sir? What do you have planned for, like, the rest of the week? Is it going to be freezing freaking cold where you're at? Kind of like it is for me and a lot of us. It's going to be freaking cold this weekend. So I'm going to, like, hunker down in my house and hopefully not have to go anywhere all weekend. That sounds fantastic to me. I'm going to make a... Rebel says he's going to make me go somewhere. Do you want me to let chat hear you, Rebel? He said he's going to make me go somewhere, chat. That's rude, right? Like, holy shnikes. I don't want to. I actually want to get, like, a big bowl of, like, potato soup. Get in my bed and watch some Netflix. I've been hearing a lot. Yeah, Netflix and chill with myself. I mean, the wife can be there if she wants to, but most of the time she doesn't get into bed until it's like bedtime. Because if she gets into bed, she says, I fall asleep. I don't want to fall asleep. It's going to mess up sleep schedule. And yeah. And I'm like, I just want to snuggle. Come and snuggle. Come and snuggle. Posted what my weather's going to be in the week. All right. Let me see this. Hey, look, I'm on screen. We got 47 today, 56, 52, 45. Oh, my God. Where are you? Reno. Oh, snazzy. You are awesome. And that weather looks way better than mine. Hold the freaking phone. Let me open up a new tab. and look up weather. Is there an easy... Yeah, I guess this will work. Let me switch to the screen share scene. Chat, you're going to have to be like... You're going to have to be chill with me tonight. You can't see anything. Oh, I can turn off my camera. Hang on a second. You can't see anything here, but now you can. 30. All right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. High of 39 today. Tomorrow's going to suck ass. Saturday's going to suck just as much ass. Sunday's going to suck a little more ass with that low. Monday, and then I go back to work. I go back to work on Monday. Monday's going to suck a whole lot of ass, and Friday's going to suck a whole lot of ass because I got to go outside in this crap. But a whole lot of ass sucking. I tell you what, it's kind of a problem, and I'm not real happy about it. But I'm the type of guy, it's fucking weather. We have to live with it. You have to survive it. Like, whole lot of ass sucking going on, I tell you. While I'm on a subject, so this is my hand right now. I have what's called an electrician's bandage on it. Prior to work today, within the 30 minutes or less before I was leaving for work today, I was holding a 4.5 foot. It might have been 5 foot. Solid stainless steel bar stock that I have in my garage. And I was trying to like do leg presses, put this thing up on my shoulders and just squat. I guess they're not leg presses, they're squats. But then I tried to put the Elastiband, the resistance bands on it to add resistance. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to start doing this probably just to stay somewhat active. And I'm holding this freaking bar stock and I twisted it and I slid it through my hand so that it would go close to the floor. And then I caught it. Well, I forgot that there's a small groove in this bar stock and it sliced the crap out of my hand. And there's a good flap of skin. And naturally, if you're me, you go and rip that flap of skin off and just move on with your life. Throw a bandage on it. This flap of skin was so thick, I couldn't rip it off. And I was like, oh, this is bad. And then it starts bleeding. And so now typing sucks. Using my mouse sucks. It's a struggle. It's a struggle for real. I'm in the middle of a desert. I bet it's fucking beautiful, though. Well, your biggest problem there is you're in Missouri. I feel you. What happened to your hand? Got you filled in. Got you filled in, Will. How the heck are you tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, electrician's bandage. I got to give a shout out to Tabitha up at work. She was like, take that fucking thing off, because I showed up to work with this. She's like, take that fucking thing off. And she went to her backpack, pulled out a bandage, trimmed it down, and then used something called Rebel, correct me if I'm wrong. In chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it called otter skin? Anybody ever heard of otter skin? Or I'm terrible with it, but it's like an adhesive ace bandage. And she just like shaped it to my freaking hand and stuck it on there. And what it does is it kind of glues to the skin all around where she put the bandage. It held up. Yeah. So apparently people use this stuff in their shoes. If they're runners, it helps prevent like heel cutting and all that and whatever. I don't have that problem, so I don't know exactly what it is, but it worked for a while until I went to the bathroom and had to wash my hands, and then all of a sudden it was falling off. So I was like, all right, well, this lasted a bit, and now I'm back to the electrician's bandage, so it is what it is. Don't feel sad for me, Will. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'm 38 years old. This ain't my first. This definitely won't be my last. There's plenty of things. My dad accidentally sliced the tip of his finger off. He covered it in duct tape and continued working on the construction site. They don't build them like that anymore, sister. They don't build them like that. I mean, I think I'm built that way, but the job site doesn't allow you to continue. You file a report, you go to the doctor, the hospital, you do all those shenanigans. So, yada, yada, yada. Hydrate, Rebel. I got you. I got you. By the way, chat cannot hear you again.
He's here.
The factory will send you home. Let me search real quick. Is it called otter skin? Otter skin wrap, medical wrap. Like I've never had this shit before ever, but is it called otter skin? Otter hair wraps, imitation otter strips. I'm not sure. But, you know, it worked for quite a while up until it got wet. So there's that. Will made it today. Gonna be a regular. We love having you, Will. Love it. Love it. Love it. Dad Power Faux Show. Oh, that's a new sticker. That's a new sticker, and I appreciate it. That's a dope one. Essentially, he went to the hospital like 6 hours later and was like, yeah, so do I got to get stitches or am I good? What did they say? I'm assuming they were like, you should have iced the tip of your finger for a while and came straight here and we could have possibly sewed it back on. Ugh. No joke. If you guys are in the Discord, which I believe both Will and Lily are, if you ever see Putrid Grim talk, I worked with that man. He was not fucking around and joking. If you read I was at work, so I didn't get to partake in the conversation for very long. If you read their conversation that he got a job because a guy cut his fingers off in one of the machines, Not shitting on Jeff, but I actually replaced that guy. I trained Jeff on those machines as well, and I trained a couple other guys. Like, people hated that job. And yes, the dude chopped his fingers off. What it is there's a bunch of sprockets, and then there was a chain that went in between the sprockets. And when the belt got out of time, because it had a sequence that it had to keep, if it got out of time, the old practice was you take something, a regular disposable thing, and stick it in between the chain and the sprocket and let it jump a sprocket. And so you get it back into time. Well, he did that for so long. He was so comfortable
Rebel
with it. He had no issues. Oh my gosh, Pando is catching up. Oh. So he did that for so long. He was so comfortable with it. He forgot that these things don't like people. Machines don't like people. And it actually fingers. And so they put them things on ice. I don't think they did very well getting them back on. I did get to meet the man, shake his other hand when he came back to work. I did shake his other hand when he came back to work. Said, hey man, so I hear you're a legend here. You've been working here for 30 years. You know how to keep these machines in line, and apparently nobody else could. So, hey, by the way, when you left, these machines ran like absolute dog shit until we spent like $1 million upgrading them to try to get them back up to par. By the way, how do you enjoy all these new safety features that because of you, there now are? So, you know, I respect a safe workplace. I got to give it up. It's got to happen. Let me catch up on this. Yeah, his exact words were, I could have, but I had but I had work to do. Besides, it isn't that bad. Oh, all right. I can't imagine how I felt. Same, Will. Like, holy shnikes. Holy shnikes. Don't worry, that guy was all right. Oof. He survived. He went home with his life. That's, you know, priority one. Went home to his family, etc. Chat. Yeah, he definitely got work. He got paid out real good. Now, your thumb is worth the most payout for workers' comp, and I believe your pointer finger is number 2, and then they just go down from there. But he still got a pretty solid payout. Chat, Rebel giving me this stretch command had my gears turning that on the way home, I thought, I wonder if chat would be at all interested in joining me in some stretches. This sounds stupid. It sounds stupid, but trust me, if you try it, you may enjoy it. What do you say? No. We're not doing it. So, at my job, chat couldn't hear you. Say it again. Do some jumping jacks. So, at my job, we have a huddle at my shift start. We talk about, here's the plan, here's where we are, yada, yada. And then directly afterwards, I'm sorry. Rebel was speaking in my ear. Lily's down. So directly after the talk, we say, all right, time for stretches. We all get in a big freaking circle and we do stretches. Now these stretches, I don't see what you're getting at with Discord, Rebel. There's no messages in Discord. Green apple. What the hell? Green apple is Rebel's code word for, hey, I got to send you a message real quick. I don't see anything. Rebel's a crackhead. Unless it's in another channel. Nope, it's not. So, you know, Rebel's high. So first thing, let's do some wrist rolls. And what that is extend your wrists way up. Rotate all the way down. And then come up. Rotate and go all the way down. Wrist rolls back and forth. Stretch them things out. No joke. Carpal tunnel. I mean, not all of you. A lot of you are at computers. This thing, doing a figure 8 with your wrists, this will save some carpal tunnel issues down the line. No joke. Hit that shit. The next one. Oh my gosh. The next one is wrist extensions. Stick your arm straight out. Pull your hand back. Hold it for a few seconds. And then go down with it. Go down with it, Rebel says. Rebel's a dirty, dirty girl, I tell you what. I don't know how I make it through the day. And then do your other hand. No, I'm not trying to... I saw your message, Rebel. Roll your wrist up. Roll your wrist down. She's a mommy. Oh, you're talking about Tabitha? Tabitha with the, all right, Will. Appreciate you. So wrists. Wrists got their action. Wrists got their stretches. Oh, gotcha. So, next thing is neck rolls. Look straight down. Look all the way back. All the way back. Go all the way around. After that one, we're going to go the opposite direction. Now, generally, you rotate this thing out for not a couple seconds, but a good 10, 15, 20 seconds. Go back and forth and back and forth. Stretch that thing out. Appreciate it, Will. Next thing you know, we got arms across the chest. Oh. Pull that arm in tight. Pull that elbow in tight. You're going to feel it in your upper arms. And do the other arm. Swear to God, if anybody from my work comes by, they're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? They're going to be like, we did this shit earlier. Fuck out of here with that. I'll be back in 15 minutes, I promise. Won't sleep. All good, Will. If you have to fall asleep, don't feel like you have to stay up. This is a just chatting stream. There's not going to be any real gameplay content. We're just fucking around. We're getting to know each other. I got a lot of questions. I have a list of questions that need answered. I got story time. I could fill up this 2 hours of content. The next one. I have the what? I'm unmuting you so chat can hear you. Yeah. Well, you don't have to. It's optional. But I'm 38. I need to keep this body going as long as I can, especially with this job. I want to retire from this job. This is a good long-term job, and I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to fall out of the game and have to not get paid. This is a really good job. I need those answers. I will have them. And if you're not here when I give these answers to all this stuff, the VOD, Twitch VOD, YouTube VOD, they will be in the VOD. Don't worry about that one. Chat, the next thing we're going to do is take an arm, throw it behind your back, and then take your other hand, grab that elbow, and pull it gently. Feel that pop in my shoulder. I got some stories if you want about the house I'm buying. Heck yeah. Ooh, it's haunted. I would love to hear that. Do you want to post that in the Discord and I'll read about it? You got stories? Or are they just short stories? You want me to read it on chat? Chat, don't forget to stretch the other arm. Go the other direction. Right arm. Behind your back. Stretch that thing all the way over. Cookies are good for breakfast. I can agree with that. I'll be back in 15 minutes. I got to hear my question to be answered. All right, let me know when you get back. Either, if it's a long story, put it in Discord, and I'll read it aloud, and then you can elaborate if you so choose. So are Twinkies for breakfast, Rebel? Come on now. I mean, Twinkies are definitely delicious, and so are cupcakes and ho-hos and Swiss cake rolls and ding-dongs, but they're not good for you. They're terrible for you. But I do love them. And, if you have one for breakfast, I will look the other way and just, shrug. Life decisions were made today. Gonna be lurking while you write? Sounds good, ma'am. Thank you. I'm not doing any of these stand up, stretch your back and your legs. So that's where we'll leave it. Appreciate y'all stretching out with me, keeping things loose. So I actually fucked up before leaving work. Colin challenged me to finish my water jug. And actually, I wanted to say this on stream because Colin was questioning how big my Stanley Cup is. My Stanley Cup is 1.9 liters. It's 64 ounces. I have a cup at work that I believe is bigger than this. I'll have to check that tomorrow when I probably listen to this VOD and critique myself and say, God, I'm ugly, or God, I sound like shit, but whatever. I have a jug at work that's about this big, full of water. Colin likes to drink a gallon of water per shift at work. Starts out the day, fills her up. By the end of the day, if it's not gone, he does not get to give himself $1 of fun money. So we were in the last hour and a half of work, and he goes, hey, Ryan, you definitely haven't been working on your own water jug. I finished my gallon. You need to hit your water jug. Yeah, it was quite full. Like I may have taken 1 or 2 swigs out of it all night because I'm a Coke Zero. My bad, I just burped. I'm a Coke Zero fiend. I love Coke Zero. That's my favorite soda. And so in the last hour and a half, I chugged that freaking water, and I'm pissing like a racehorse now. So, there's a thing. Colin, where you at? I'm not sure. He might be in bed. It's all right, though. Speaking of bad for you, but it's delicious, I made spicy bacon. How do you make spicy bacon cheeseburgers? Is the bacon spicy? Or are you talking a cheeseburger with bacon and then like pepper jack and jalapeno and everything else? Oh, that does sound phenomenal. I'm sorry, I didn't read the next message. Made with Frank's red hot sauce seasoning. Oh. What kind of sauce do you put on that? I'm assuming ketchup and mustard is not going to be the thing. Dabble a little bit of ranch. Frank's Red Hot and ranch. A little bit of ranch on that thing. And some pepper jack. I love pepper jack. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. While we got a second, Lily's typing. Nah, Hubs has a ranch aioli. Dude. Aioli is some fantastic shit. Rebel, you worked in a kitchen. What do you know about aioli?
Welcome King Jam _.
Hold on 2 seconds. What up, King Jam? Hey, good looking. Hello. Hey there. How are you, King Jam? Hi. Hi, King Jam. All right, my bad, Rebel. What do you know about aioli? You know nothing? Dude, you need to look into it. How to make it. What happened to your hand? Dude, you're late. I'm sorry. It's no joke. I cut it before work. Things were done with not enough lubricant. That's what we'll chalk it up to. Now, I got a pretty good slice right around here. And there is a good flap of skin. It's not a big flap of skin. Like, it's about the size of a dime. And that thing's just dangling in the wind. And I tried to rip it off. And it was still very much attached. So, yeah, I have a pretty good gash in my hand. And driving my car to work. Working all day wasn't terrible. Driving my car home and now typing on the keyboard and using the mouse can suck a bag of dicks. I tell you what. That is so hot. You're such a man. I love you're using tape. This is called an electrician's bandage. You ever heard of it? You use a rag or a paper towel or toilet paper or a shirt. No joke. This is kind of a reason why I wear 2 shirts almost at all times. If I'm home and I'm lounging, usually it's 1 shirt. But if I'm out, 2 shirts. You never know when you're going to need to take a shirt and pull out your pocket knife and cut pieces off of it to, I don't know, stop a nosebleed or cover a wound or whatever. I used to be a bouncer. Fun fact, used to be a bouncer. I've cut my shirt before to stop some bleeding. Yeah, you didn't know that? Today's Just Chatting stream, we're going to learn all sorts of shit about McLovin you may not have known. So what's on the to-do list? So, let me hold 2 seconds on some of these questions because Will asked them specifically. Will stepped away for a second and wanted to hear the answers. So, let's cut down to the shout-out section. I wanted to give a shout-out to both the production side of this channel and both the content side of this channel. What that breaks down to. The production side is anything behind the scenes that had to do with the making of all of this. All of this. Tom, my guy, my stream manager, TT Smackdog, got me back into streaming starting in September. It was a group effort prior to that, way back in 2017, 2018. Now, those shout-outs are in here, but that is part of a story that William asked me to tell. I'm going to give the shout-outs, though. We got Tom, Rob, Glenn, Kinger, Sean. Let me double-check. No, I'm sorry, that's the content side. I'm a fucking Riri. Production side is Tom, Rebel, and all of the Arrow guys. The Arrow guys is what the story is going to break down. Tom, Rob, Glenn, etc. But the production side, this entire screen, responsible for Tom getting me to start back up. Rebel has been hammering out being a mod. He actually was nagging me. Rebel, do you know when you became a mod? Okay. So somehow Rebel came along, and I didn't have a mod. You do? Just chatting 7 days to die. I'm nagging you for that. Does it say 7 days to die? Where? 2 months, 27 days. So almost 3 months. October. Oh, dude, it even says October 27. I showed Rebel to you, and he fell in love. Oh, King Jam. King Jam is the reason you're here with me. That's why we love the King Jam. So if you want to go back to the start of my... Say what? Why is Discord not hearing you? Why didn't we sort this out prior? My Josh. Let me go. There we go. My bad. This entire stream, nobody's been able to hear Rebel. Here we go.
No, it's alright. I believe it was about 2 weeks in. I became mod for Xander McLovin.
Was it only 2 weeks? Did I fold that fast?
I think so. Yes.
Damn, I'm a bitch.
And, yes. And it was all jokes at first, and I was like, yeah, let's
He's like, make Rebel a mod. Make Rebel a mod. And then he came back over and over again. Rebel mod. Rebel mod. Rebel mod. And I was like, Tom, what do you think?
Xander
Like,
needs mod.
I was like, this kid's here every fucking stream. Like, I don't have a mod because when I went back to work, I'm on a night shift where Tom can't mod, Lockie can't mod. So I was like, what do you think? And he's like, kid wants to do it. Let him do it. Fuck it. Let's go. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Rebel, you're a mod. Congrats. And welcome to me being your boss somehow.
And then about a weekend, I believe, Tom was like, am I getting replaced?
Yeah. Yeah. Rebel was in a group chat with me and Tom, and Rebel's just pumping ideas and everything. Rebel needs to get a computer. All right. Because Rebel wants to start streaming on his own as well. Become the next Xander McLovin, but 2.0, you know, like that upgraded new model. And so this is giving him
Rebel McLovin?
Oh, that'd be pretty crazy. So we'll get into that later. That's part of one of my last things that I wanted to talk about. But you could be grouped in with that last part. No joke. And also, fun fact, my brother-in-law watched my VOD from last night. He goes, bro, do you have ADHD? Because you jump from topic to topic quite quickly. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a problem.
Here, I'm Dr. Stoner, and I described you with ADHD and probably a little bit of schizo.
Oh, snap. The story has been laid out. All right. So Lily's got me a story. I'm going to read it right quick. Chat, check it out. In the streamer top, I got it. You need it to be a streamer. Oh my. That's because you're multitasking like a motherfucker. That's funny as shit. Did anybody else get that? I said motherfucker the same time the hey command came on. Motherfucker. So anyways, my bad. So one of my favorite stories about this house is the screaming woman. My grandma and I were in the kitchen working on some cookies. My aunt was in the bathroom taking a shower. Suddenly we hear someone running up, let me scroll, the gravel behind the house and up the stairs. The woman hold on, I'm going to save this spot. Is this a story from your perspective? When you say we hear, like you guys actually heard, or is this a story? Just curious. I'm going to continue, though. This woman started banging on the back door, screaming, let me in! Someone is after me! They are going to kill me! I see a message. Hold on. From my perspective. No joke. This is from her perspective. All right. That makes it a little more chilling. My grandma and I freaked out. We can see the door shaking from her fists hitting the door. We call for my aunt to come out of the shower. We can hear the sound of some heavy steps walking slowly toward the door. My aunt runs out of the shower to hear this woman still screaming. She opens the door, the woman mid-scream. "Let me in! He's gone!" The moment we opened the door, the sound stopped. No one was there. Oh! Fuck that shit. You bought this house? You're gonna... I mean, if you're into that kind of thing. I like getting naked. Yeah. This guy right here. This guy right here. Screamy. No. I like getting naked. Shower, bedroom, all those shenanigans. When the kids move out, I'm going to trash all of my clothes and stark naked around the house. If some fucking ghost walks in and watches me dangling, I don't know if I could live with myself. That's weird, right? And I'm buying it from my grandma. No, it's going to be like, "Hey, man, nice package." And I'll be like, "Thanks, mister." That's if it's a male ghost. If it's a female ghost, I might be like, "Where'd you go?" And then throw flour or sugar all over the room just so I can see and be like, nice flour face. Nice sugar face. There is a shadow man that watches me shower at the place, so I'm used to it. Whoa, dude. Whoa. You need to make some videos. Not of the shower, of the shower man, the shadow man. I'm curious if we can see the shadow man. Lily's not crazy, is she? I don't think Lily's crazy. I think she's genuinely serious about this. Videos in the shower. My God, Xander, you're getting fucking banned for this one. Good fucking job. Posture check.
Only ghost.
Oh my Josh, posture check.
Watch Only Ghost.
Oh, now I get it. Like OnlyFans, but only ghosts. It's getting warm. I think this coffee's doing its thing. And I have 3 layers of shirts on. All right. I got the white one way at the bottom. And then I got the blue one. And then I saw this one hanging in the closet. And I was like, I haven't worn that motherfucker in a long goddamn time. So I wore 3 fucking shirts like an idiot. But you never know. If I got to bleed, I got a shirt to rag it up. We're good. All right. So my bad. Way off topic. Production. Tom, Rebel, and all of my Arrow guys. I'm really wishing Will would get back soon enough. Let's set a timer. If Will's not back in 8 minutes, we're going to continue the backstory of Xander McLovin. The things that led up to where I am in 2017. Roughly. Content side. All the people that have collabed or joined in the content creation portion. I've played games with Tom, so he was at the top of the list. He's the easiest to remember. Played games with Kinger, Glenn, Rob, Sean, Matt, Rebel, King Jam, freaking so many people. I've played with, what's his freaking name? King. His name is King. Typo King, but it's spelled K-N-I-G because it's a typo. Clever. That dude makes some awesome content as well. If he would start streaming. Like, no joke, I've seen some of his YouTube videos from a long time ago. Dude should have kept going. The time that I was streaming Escape from Tarkov back in September, Rebel didn't know me back then. I was playing Tarkov with Glenn, Typo, and maybe one other person. And he was like, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go live too." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, I'm gonna start streaming." What about Rob? Rob, you don't know Rob? I believe I met him.
I believe. So when I first started watching, it was
Was it Arc Raiders?
And I believe it was like the beginning of Arc Raiders.
So when I first started playing Arc Raiders, my buddy Rob, Leonide is in the Discord. Rob got it with me. Rob is big into, like Lily, D&D, other MMOs, like a lot of MMOs. That's his jam. But he does dabble in the first-person shooter, the third-person shooter, etc. He actually started playing Arc Raiders with me and then was like, "Dude, this is not going to work out. I don't think this game is going to survive." I got to call you, Rob. This game is fucking blown up since we started. We did the...
I've not talked to Rob ever since.
No shit. Yeah, he hasn't been active much at all. He actually, I shot him a message like, hey, bro, you're still alive, right? And he shot me a message back saying, dude, I'm so fucking sorry. Like, I've fallen off the grid. It's not about any of the shenanigans, gaming, or any of the stream or anything like that. He's been working his fucking ass off. So he's like, I actually told my boss, like, look, I need to stop helping you guys so much and start focusing on my family and my friends and my life. Like, you guys need to start hacking some fucking wasted payroll or fix problems here because I'm tired of, being the guy. You see, the start of Xander McLovin was because a man and a woman kind of liked each other and found the backseat of a Toyota MR2. I don't know what that car is. I'm going to have to Google that one right quick with my shitty fucking hand on this fucking mouse. Toyota MR2. It was a Honda. It definitely wasn't a Toyota or a Honda. Back then, yeah, Toyota MR2, the first thing that comes up is a 1995. Oh, I'm sorry. It was manufactured by Toyota from 84 till 2007. So, it's quite possible. I was born in 87. I'm an old motherfucker. So, it's possible, but I have a feeling it was a Pontiac. Just saying. Hey, chat.
Are you sure it wasn't a Harley?
I'm pretty positive it wasn't a Harley. My dad was not really much of a motorcycle guy. He did have one at one time in his youth, but then quickly got rid of it. Chat, Rebel, everybody, holy shnikes, Colin making me chug that freaking water, and now I'm a coffee down. I need to run to the bathroom right quick. It's only been fucking 35 minutes of stream. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. I'm going to hit that hydrate when I get back. Holy shnikes.
Crew left, just tourists talking, metal press. Every time I'm walking, they say quit, they say log off. But silence hit harder than loss. Overseer gone, still feel watched by the version of me I lost. If I sound calm, don't mean I'm good. Just numb like I knew I would. Tech car buzzing me real low tone. Only thing that feels like home. Lost colony, carved my bones. Now I move like I'm made of stone. Slide open, let me fade in slow. Heartbeat dragging through the overflow. Take blood, call, let the light stay low. I ain't lost, I just don't go home. Cold slide open, in the run. Still alive, but I feel done. If the server drops when the morning comes, I won't fight it, I've had enough. Gray screen sky, yeah, the world won't load. Heartbeat slow like a crashing code. Tech in my spine, still feel alone. Survive all day just to die at home. Gray screen sky, yeah, I lost my thread. And every thought feel half dead. They say live, I just exist instead. Air keeps breathing, I wish I didn't. Lights flicker like my brain. Static thoughts, endless rain. Crab pot dreams I never chase. Just wake up tired in the same damn place. Try blocks full of the names I knew. Every logout feel like I'm through. I don't scream, I don't cope. Just rock quietly with my hope. Text who hums like anxiety. Can't tell pain from sobriety. They say time heals, that's a lie. I just learned how to survive inside. Gray screen sky, yeah, the world won't load. Heartbeat slow like a crashing cold. rejected, yeah, I'm fucked up. Every respawn cost a piece of whatever was left of me. No God's watching, just red moons that ruins. I'm in funeral tunes. I don't chase highs, I chase numb. Praying one day I don't respond. Overseer gone, still feel judged by the ghost of who I was. If this is growth, let me decay. I don't wanna be sated when anyway. If I disappear in the cold, would anyone even know? Gray screen sky, yeah, I feel erased. Everyday blur, same damn face. Take heart beating out of place. I'm still here, but I'm not okay. Gray screen sky, let it shut me down. Lost carbonite, ghost town crown. If this world ends, don't wake me now. Let me fade when the service go down. No reset, no relief, no reset, no relief.
Scotland forever!
All right, y'all. My bad. I am back. One serious drawback to having the electrician's bandage. It needs to be replaced every time you go to the bathroom because it's a fucking paper towel. And when you go to wash your hands, now the fucking paper towel is soaking fucking wet. So, does anybody want to see this before I cover it? Leave it up to you. It's kind of shit, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh, a Supra. You want to see it? Dude, that's what I'm actually lucky enough that it's not bleeding right now, so maybe I won't cover it. Like, it was bleeding while I was washing my hands, but now I see nothing. All right. You've been warned. You've been warned. It's not pretty. It's not terrible. I've definitely done worse to myself and others, but it's not terrible, but it's not pretty. So, like, let me see if I can get that zoomed in. That flap of skin will, and it won't focus. My bad. I have focus turned off so that it stays right where it's at. But that flap of skin will not come off. It's like I said, it's only about the size of a dime, but it's a pain in my butt because where it's at sucks. So I may end up, I brought, first thing, after the bathroom, I had to run to the kitchen, paper towel. After the kitchen, I had to run to the garage, zip tie, because I don't have any duct tape in my house right now for some reason. Alcohol fixes the blood. I'm assuming Rebel's talking about the drinky drink alcohol. Just assuming. Because I know Rebel that damn well. Yes. I mean, I'll take a shot. I don't give a shit. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I do have my shot glass, and it is shiny and clean. And I always have my pickle vodka on hand. Take the pain away. There is no pain. Like, pain. What is pain? Pain is weakness leaving the body. Eventually, you won't feel anything, right? Might as well enjoy the pain while you still can. To the pickle, the spicy pickle vodka. Hey. Your dream car is a 1958 Cadillac Miller Meteor hearse. No bullshit, when I started working my current job, I worked second shift. There was somebody on first shift trying to sell a hearse. I don't know what kind of hearse, because the only hearse that I know of is like a Lincoln. But it very well may have been exactly what you're talking about, and that's pretty legit. You want to throw a bed back there? Go camping and shit? Or you want to throw a coffin back there and make people wonder?
Nah, that's called the fuckamobile.
The fuckamo. That's what I'm saying. Oh, my bad. What the hell is that? That's bad. Will. Is Will back?
Will is back.
Will is back. So it is getting a little red. I am going to put this here.
Put
Huh?
some salt on it. No, fuck.
I mean, I don't give a shit. Dude, there's a chemical at work. We were bullshitting. It was sitting on the table when I made my makeshift bandage. So this is the zip tie because I don't have any electrical tape right now. One click to rule them all. And then we tighten. I don't know where my freaking electrical tape went, but let's tighten this thing up. You're dropping an email? Voice mod. I have to talk about that. Why zip tie? Because I'm out of electrical tape. If I had electrical tape, it would be electrical tape. But hey, you know, the zip tie gives me free floating fingers. So maybe typing and using the mouse would be a little easier. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cut the loose end off. I don't have my flush cutters. Are these... Hold on. These needle nose I have on my desk. No, those will not work. How about this? I got a pair of electrical snips. Will this work for your Rebs? Cut it. Cut it. All right, it's gone. It's gone. There we go. There's the loose end. There we go. All right, so voice mod. Let me preface this by saying, yes, I do like having voice mod. It's just like the stickers. Excuse me. There will be enough time to finish the story. Trust me, Rebel. We're good. We're good. Fuck, what was I just talking about? Voice mod. I do like having voice mod. I like that it's free. I don't like running Piggy. I don't like running anything that blocks me from being able to talk and you being able to hear me. If I do a voice mod and it's a distorted voice, that's a whole other thing. I'm down for that. Let's do it. Brother, zip ties. I'm in the BTR. What's the BTR? And here you are with a zip tie. What's the BTR? I'm not sure about that one. Let's pull up voice mod. And screw it. Let's go to the stream deck. Audio, voice mod. Let's go with this gnome.
Can you guys hear me right now? Like, understand what I'm saying?
You can, yeah.
You can? Excellent. This is called Storyteller. Let's start that 2-minute timer. I was going to ask if you have any female voice mod. I do. I can switch this thing right quick. Let's do it. Let's restart the timer and we'll go with, you want to do Jennifer? Jennifer is a fan favorite.
Now it should be Jennifer. Let's restart that timer. This is Jennifer. Let's go with Jennifer. Sounds good. So, now the wheel's back. Let's continue this story, or we're not talking about voice mod. No, voice mod's all done. I don't think I want to do Piggy or anything that distorts the voice to the point that nobody can understand me anymore. I apologize for it, but I gotta maintain a production kind of here. It's not a fancy production. It's not a fantastic production, but it's an attempt at being a production. A production. Alright, so, the name, Xander McLovin. Not a lot of people have heard this story, but I have said it on stream. The name Xander came from when I was 16 years old. I had a girl friend in high school, and she was like, I want to go to the club. Let's go to the club. By the way, if we go to the club, you can't use your real name. I'm going to be, and I forgot her name, because, you know, it's 23 years ago almost. And she said, you can be Xander. And I was like, that's actually a pretty dope name. So ever since then, I've ran with the name Xander. Now, up until whatever year Superbad came out, which I can actually, since I can use my hand a little bit, Superbad came out in 2007. That's when I strapped McLovin to the Xander, and I was like, oh, now I got a first and last name. That's pretty dope. Xander McLovin, that's kind of funny. I like that. So I started rolling with it. Lecter 2.0. Rip, hey, we love Piggy. You will be missed. Yep. So that's the backstory of my name. The backstory of the group. If you're ever in the Discord and you see those guys called the 10 Sons of Silliness, that number has continuously grown. There used to be just me, Tom, TT Smackdog, Glenn. I can't remember all the names he's gone through, but now he is currently Legion. Rob, who is Leonidas. Let me turn this voice mod off because the 2 minutes are up.
Appreciate you, Lily. It was, and Dan, don't let me forget Dan, Silent Thunder. The five of us pretty much met. Well, I met them working at KFC, my first job when I was 16 years old. I met Glenn, Tom, Rob, because they all worked with me. And I met Dan through Glenn because Glenn hung out with Dan quite often. And then Dan started working at KFC. So it was that original five of us, right? Kinger came along the way when we were playing Division 1. We were in the dark zone of Division 1. Me, Glenn, and Tom. I believe it was a 4-man division team? It sounds right. We were like, hey, there's a dude over here with some loot, and we killed him. And then we stuck by the loot, and he came back for it, and we killed him again. And then we stuck by the loot one more time, and I was like, guys, I kind of feel bad. Like, we have a spot open. Let's ask him if he wants to join us. And so he joined us, and the rest is history. He's been with us ever since. Division 1, I'd have to Google when the heck that released, but Division 1 is when Kinger joined us. Rob has been off and on. I don't think he's played Division 1, but he's been playing Diablo with me for a long time. We've done MMOs, we've done first-person shooters, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2. Those were big ones for us. And Rob is fantastic as well. No joke, genuine human being. Love the fuck out of that man. Love the fuck out of... Glenn can be a dick. If you haven't met him yet, he's kind of a dick, but we love him. He's a cool cat. So that's pretty much how we met, how long we've known each other, and who the original Arrow crew is. Arrow is why we have the Arrow Gaming Entertainment channel, which only is me and Tom and Tom's kids that game, record, and then Tom edits videos. Glenn, Rob, Kinger, and Dan do not record, so they don't take any part in the videos on that channel. Thank you, Rebel, for that socials chat. The Arrow Gaming Entertainment YouTube channel, that's all Tom and a little bit of me. I've already given some shout outs, but since Will's back, I'll give him a little bit again. Shout outs to the production side of this Xander McLovin stream. Tom is who I consider my stream manager. I bounce ideas off of him. He's the one that got me back into streaming in September. The rest is history. Thank you, Tom. Rebel, my go-to guy, my mod, always with me every freaking day. Shoot me messages while I'm at work. Shoot me messages when I first wake up throughout the day. Like, Rebel loves what he's doing as far as I can tell. If you fucking hate it, Rebel, just let me know. We'll see if we can make some changes to it, bro. And he's also trying to get his stream up and started. We're working on that navigation. I love it, Dad. Excellent. Love it, son. Love it. And the Arrow guys in general, the guys that I had just named, they were the reason that I started streaming back in 2017, 2018, and started learning a little bit of what I know now. Let me change that. Not a little bit of what I know now, a lot of what I know now. They were always like, you're funny, etc. You should stream, pushing me to start in 2017, 2018. And like I said, I had big vision to want to be something, worth watching. It's really hard to be a streamer nowadays. Like, there's so many freaking options that to try to be the one that people come back to is hard. And it's hard to get your feet wet. You can start all you want, but what I mean by getting your feet wet is getting that first viewer, second viewer, people that actually enjoy your stuff and keep coming back, like all of y'all. Love the fuck out of all of y'all. You got to get somewhere. You got to start somewhere in order to be, top of your game. Think about your long term. Try to get there. Baby steps, baby. Baby steps. Content side, I forgot to shout out to Matt. Matt, my guy Matt. I work with him. Love the fuck out of him. He's been playing a lot of Arc Raiders with me. He actually, last year at work, me and him had a lot of overtime working together and regular time working together where we would talk, bounce ideas off each other, and just goose fraba. He asked me, and I asked him as well, what is something you can do for free and enjoy because all of your bills are paid. You're excited to wake up, go and do it for nothing, but you love doing it, so you don't care. You make nothing, but you're going for it. And I told him streaming, and this was last year. He goes, why don't you do it? And I was like, well, my work schedule, etc. Like, in my mind, I don't think that I am stream worthy. Like, I am not that funny to continuously make a lot of people want to come back. I feed off of the energy of others, and getting that feet wet step is rough. No joke. It's a grind. And I'm not going to say that it broke me when I first started streaming, but it was definitely a struggle. I just hit the button because I liked the production of what is streaming and what you want it to be. But I feed off of the energy of both my teammates, mostly my teammates, and also chat. So this is an awesome freaking time. I love doing it. I love being here for y'all. Some days, like this weekend, last week, I streamed every day after work. It does get tiring because I'm like, dude, I have so much stuff I've got to knock out. My stream notes, I have a stream notes channel in my Discord that both Rebel, Tom, there's a bunch of us that can see that channel, that there's constantly things to tweak. Y'all probably didn't notice this. Let me make sure my finger's pointing this way. All of this stuff, the cleanliness of it, I just tweaked a little bit last night, just pixel by pixel, to make sure it's there and looks decent. These little things make a big picture, which is just a little piece of advice I can tell you. If you have a grand photo, it's not made of a grand photo. It's made of a lot of little things all throughout. And if you do all the little things right, the big things just fall into place. Grinder for 2 years every single day. My gosh, guy. By the way, yesterday and the day before, I spoke on how I was in a support club for a motorcycle club. My club name was Preacher because I constantly give like little bits of advice all the time. So you may get used to this. You may not, but that's just kind of the way I am. So when you hear me do things like that, be like, hey, Preacher. Rebel had suggested that I go through like the hardware side of the things that I do. So depending on if you were a streamer, Lily is a streamer. I'm not sure if Will is. Rebel is a streamer. I'm a streamer. King Jam's a streamer. Depending on what you plan to do for your production decides a lot about what kind of hardware you need to get. So I can't say for sure what everybody needs to get, but I can tell you about what I've got. I've got a dual monitor setup. It gets me by. I would like a 3-monitor setup, but I'm not trying to dump another $300 into a monitor just yet. It's going to happen someday, just not today. Clearly, you need a camera because people love to see your ugly mugs sometimes, you chuckle buckets. I'm not really a streamer. I'm not a streamer. That's all right. You do make content, though. So, you've got hardware of your own that you work with. Dual monitor setup, mouse, keyboard. So the lights was actually a suggestion by Rebel. When I first started back up in September, it wasn't so bad, I don't believe, that I would do night streams like I do now. I had a little lantern right here. It's a lantern that you can Bluetooth, play music. It's designed to like sit out by the campfire, play some music, change some lights, whatever. But it worked to put some light on me. So if you ever watch some of my old VODs, that little glisten of light, the orange that's all over me, it was that. Stretch. Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's better now. Faux show. I can actually adjust the brightness on these things to make me look even more pale or even more dark, but I figured this is kind of like a decent spot to sit. I do run a Stream Deck. No joke. Whoever you are and whatever you're doing, I suggest a Stream Deck. They are so handy. You can set buttons up for hotkeys, and there are so many things that you can do with these hotkeys that it just makes your life easier. If you're editing, if you're just playing music, like right now, I just hit the play button and my YouTube just started. Like, granted, if I was on that screen, I could hit the space bar or click the screen. But why go through all the trouble of alt-tabbing, making sure you're on the program or going to that window or whatever? You can just hit this one button, adjust your volume levels, pause, play, skip, all that stuff. All that stuff. No joke, I suggest a Stream Deck or something similar to it. I currently run a 15-button Stream Deck, and it does the job, but I think if I had 2, it would make things so much more fun for me. 15 buttons, in my opinion. I have screens set up. So on this folder, there are 15 buttons. And when I push a different folder, there's a different 15 buttons. And then a different folder is another 15 buttons or whatever the situation may be. It's just a pain in the butt sometimes to shuffle through all of these different folders. So I would like for this 15-button Stream Deck to continuously have folders, which is fine, but it strictly be for production stuff. It also has folders for, or what I run also has folders for fun stuff. I want to break away and get a second Stream Deck for all the fun stuff. The soundboard, the voice mod, all of that stuff. I want 2. Down the line. Monitor, Stream Deck, down the line. All right. I do have a pedal Rebel, yes. The pedal is something new to me. I love having it. It's only got 3 buttons on it. Left, center, and right. And you decide what you want to do with them. This pedal, I believe, you can also use if you're a musician. And if you're trying to run different filters for your guitar, you can set this thing up to work with that. I use it for simple things, like with this push of a button, I can mute Discord, and you can't see my feet. I understand that. I can mute Discord from hearing me. So like while I'm playing Arc Raiders, if all of a sudden I get raided, theoretically you're a streamer and you get raided, and you're in a voice chat with a bunch of people, and you don't want them to hear your long rant of thank yous and hellos and love yous and all of that stuff from the push of a button on my foot. I don't have to worry about any let go of the hand from the mouse or the keyboard to push a button on my Stream Deck. I can just be like mute and spread the love, right? There's another button that I run for deafen mute. Deafen so that I can't hear the chat in Discord. So this hardware is new to me. I've only had it a few weeks, and I freaking love it because if I get raided, I push the deafen button. Deafen means the people in my chat, in my Discord chat, cannot impede on my talking. Because sometimes the people in your chat will talk while you're trying to talk and completely derail your train of thought. It happens. You're human. I'm human. I think I'm human. I might not be. But anyways, it's handy. My left button is a quick mute for stream to not hear anybody that I'm talking to in Discord. So theoretically, somebody's like, Rebel, I need to talk to you for a second, and I'm like, got you. I push this one button, and boom, now he can tell me something directly that chat doesn't need to hear. It's all about maintaining that production. You know what I'm saying? We do that a lot. I know. I was actually told earlier today by my brother-in-law. I'm not sure if I said that on stream. I did say that on stream because King Jam was like, you got to have ADHD. So anyways, hardware. Clearly I have a microphone. I use earbuds or IEMs. This was a suggestion by Lecter. I got to tell her, or tell y'all and tell her, I've wanted these for a long time because wearing the earmuffs gets you warm. Like, your heat is dissipated from your head and your ears especially quite often. So I noticed when I started back on streaming, I was warm. If I may say it on the old VODs, man, I'm hot, whatever. With these, I am dissipating the heat a little better, so I still hear very well and don't have to worry about that. But there's also a very good quality sound, and I love it. I'm running these through a simple 3.5 millimeter jack on the computer. I've got a 6-foot fucking cable, so I can stretch this thing way out if I need to. Now, you can't hear me the further back I get, but those are filters. Okay, filters are the software side of the things that I do. Software for streaming, clearly, OBS. I used to, back in 2017, stream with Streamlabs OBS. It is like, yes, noise cancellation is one of the filters. Streamlabs OBS is a lot like the iPhone of phones. My humble opinion. iPhones and Androids. iPhones are easy to learn and use. If it's your first if it's your first smartphone, you can pick that thing up and just understand how things work, and it's easy for you. I got to give it up to Apple because they make a good product. If you can, like for me, it was a struggle to transfer from iPhone to an Android. I tried once with the Note, I think, way back in the day in 2012, and I couldn't get a grasp of how the Android worked. So I went back to iPhone for years. Then a coworker of mine showed me all the things that he could do with his Android, and I was like, holy crap, that's freaking dope. I love it. I want to try again learning this Android. So I got this Android, and I muscled through it, learning how to do it, and I freaking love it. Google Pixel is the GOAT. I have heard that. Someone suggested it to me when I got this current phone, and I hear it takes fantastic freaking photos. And Samsung, for sure. Samsung, for sure. That's Samsung, what's up? So Samsung's what I run. I can't remember which freaking one it is. It's a big one. Ultra S10 or I don't know. I don't remember the names. I run these phones until I can't use them anymore. Like, I think I had my last Android for about 5 years. The battery wouldn't stay charged much longer, and I was like, this is a pain in my butt. Like, it lasts 2 hours, and then I got to charge it again. Nah, so I finally replaced it. S10 sounds familiar. So I got the Samsung S10 Ultra, maybe. It takes amazing photographs. It's got a 100 times zoom. I no joke have taken photos of the moon during the day. All right. If you have this phone, no joke, try this. Take a plethora of photos. Take a photo all the way zoom back and then zoom in a little bit. Take another photo. Zoom in a little bit. Take another photo. Zoom in some more. Take another photo. Zoom all the way in. Take another photo. S21 Ultra. I think that might be right. S21 Ultra might be what I have. I'm not looking at my phone. That's another suggestion I can give. As a streamer, don't look at your phone. You're here for this. And this. Not that. This will be a distraction. Focus on this, the here and now, the moment. Make this good, and everything else still falls in place, right? Just focus on the little things. My phone right now, I don't care about it. But I took a photo of the moon all the way to 100 times zoom, and the starting photo, daylight, clouds, everything. Zoom in, it's a little darker. Zoomed in, clouds, everything. All the way to that 100 times. The 100 times zoom takes the light out of the photo. It's insane how I'm no smart guy, but somehow it freaking does it, and it's amazing. I'd have to show you guys the photos in Discord sometime. If somebody reminds me after stream to like share them, they're on my phone. Awesome stuff. Or if you have RN, have right now, it may be the 23, 24, 25. No joke. I'm not going to look at it. Remind me after chat or after stream. Post it in the Discord. I will check it then. Appreciate it, Will. Software, OBS, I run Google Chrome to monitor my stream manager. I run Firebot to do a lot of the audio commands and events and all that stuff. Definitely a handy tool. There are many variations of that, so I'm just saying I use Firebot. You can use Nightbot. You can use any kind of bot you want. If you don't want to use a bot, you don't have to, but it does help. Clearly, I run Discord. Rebel can hear me just ranting, as always. OpenShot is a free editing software that Tom uses, and it works. I have it. I do stuff with it sometimes. I'm not as good at it as Tom, so OpenShot is a solid. Audacity. I use Audacity to make most of my audio clips. If there's anything that you hear in audio clips, I made it with Audacity. I'll just say that. Stream notes. Thank you. Appreciate it. What else do I have? YouTube Music. Currently, I'm running SoundCloud through Google Chrome because I love Corpse Dog's music and I love playing it for y'all. If y'all love it, make sure you let him know. He's in the Discord. Let me look around. Voice Mod VoiceMod, I have actually paid for the permanent subscription, I believe is what it is, so that I can use every voice that they ever come out with for the life of the software. I like it. It's worth having. It's fun. Even if you don't stream and use it, it's fun to play with. Like, if I'm in a channel with some friends that have no idea that I have VoiceMod, if I suddenly turn it on, they're like, what? What is that? And I'm like, good times, good times. And some people just love it so much, they're like, what else can you do? What else can you do? So it's a good thing to have. What else do I have? Audacity, Firebot. These are all a bunch of games. That's about all I can think of in terms of software. There's not a whole lot. There is a YouTube video. There's a YouTube video by one of probably my favorite streamer, Tim the Tatman. A lot of people know him. I don't know if you follow him or if you don't follow him, but sneak peeks of thumbnails, got you, brah. So Tim the Tatman made a video, and he's left it on his YouTube for the last, I think, 7 years. It's been on there. One of his, it might be his very first YouTube video on his channel. I've shared it in the Discord. It gives a lot of tips how to get your shit off the ground, basically. How to start getting into streaming. He loves what he does. Clearly he loves what he does. He does it all the time. I never get to catch his streams because he streams during the day while I'm asleep. But excellent, genuine person. Love to meet him someday. That'd be fucking amazing. But I got to give a shout out to that man. Awesome man. Let's slide down to jobs. I have jobs written down, and I think Rebel was talking more on, we'll touch base on that. Rebel was talking more on jobs that people have with this production side. So clearly I'm just the face. I have slight talent when it comes to like gaming, talking, things. I have ideas. Like, I think, no joke, I think I'm a better producer than I am as a host, which is going to be touched on in a little bit. But I think I'm a better producer of a stream than I am a host. The ideas constantly come. How to get these ideas on paper and then produced is a whole shenanigan that I'm working on. Or I will eventually be working on if it comes to that point. Tom, stream manager, editor. He mods when he can, but he usually can't because of my schedule. So no harm against him. Rebel. Always been the mod, not always been the mod, but been the mod for, like we said, since somewhere, I think November. If he followed October 27th, probably early November is when I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah, you're going to be the mod. Let's go. Rebel's actually dipping into over the last, Rebel? 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah, about 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks. In my Discord, there was a message from Dernassi. Hey, I made a image of you with the comment, you bunch of chuckle buckets. And I had no idea that phrase was so hilarious to him that he was going to make a freaking image out of it, having to do with streaming and everything. That would be freaking hilarious if he actually swings by here all the time and I never knew it. Shout out to that freaking man. Amazing freaking person. Loved playing games with them. Loved talking with them. They're the King Shot group that I played games with while I was on strike. Fantastic freaking people. Loved that time. I just didn't have enough time. Like, that, the time is what takes me away from things that I want to do, which really freaking sucks. My bad. So Dernassi makes this image and he says, yeah, I made it with Chat GPT. It took me about an hour. And I shot him a message. I was like, dude, I fucking love this. Do you mind if I use it? And he's like, shit, yeah, go ahead. So I use it as my banner. If I'm offline, up at the top of my offline screen is that banner that he made. Gave Rebel some inspiration. Rebel now uses Chat GPT and makes a bunch of thumbnails. So let me Alt-Tab and make the thumbnail production. If I can I do it like this? I'm going to try. And if not, we're going to do it the hard way. But I like that I have some use of my hand. Let me zoom in on this screen. Sweet, it's working. It looks like kind of garbage. And now I can't really see chat, but I am zoomed in. Here's my screen share. Rebel made this High on Life thumbnail for my High on Life gameplay. Freaking hilarious looking. Love it. I think this man's beard is so much better than mine, but you know, details. I think my mustache and beard combination, I don't even try. I don't shape it or anything. This is just how it grows. I think I look like V for Vendetta. I think I look like V. Just because the mustache is kind of pointy. This man has a mustache that rolls into a goatee, and it's gorgeous. I wish I could grow like that, but it doesn't. Rebel also made this 7 Days to Die one. I love that he's got a different, what do you want to call that? Posture? A different posture. He's still working on whipping up some for like Minecraft, the Just Chattings, all this stuff. We're gonna be pumping these things out. Well, Rebel can take full credit for these. I'm not doing crap with these. This is all Rebel skills. Rebel be skilled, I tell you. Here's the Arc Raiders one. I'm trying to replace these crappy thumbnails here because if you go to my YouTube channel, you look at my freaking YouTube channel VODs, and boom, it's a whole bunch of, hey, look, it's me sitting there, yay, with different colored shirts on, sometimes the same shirt on. No joke. I'm gonna tell you all this. I roll through like the same 8 to 10 shirts week after week. I wash them, I fold them, I put them at the top of my drawer of shirts, and I just use them again. These gray ones, I have 2 of, I believe, maybe 3. And I'm glad I'm actually catching this. Can I delete this now? No, I'm gonna have to go to the studio manager. This is a duplicate. But anyways, I'm a part-time streamer. It's no big deal. But I have 2 of these gray shirts. Here's my purple shirt. This is my Union shirt. There's that gray one. Here's another Union shirt. Like, I roll through the same freaking shirts all the freaking time. That's why you'll see duplicates. But I hate looking at this. And I think Rebel has said it. I think Lecter had noticed it. Like, there's the same posture. Look at you. It's just you sitting there smiling, looking like you're high, perhaps. But we're changing all of these. They're going to be fixed. No joke. Give it time. Baby steps, baby. Baby steps. So Rebel's pumping out these thumbnails, and I'm hoping he's enjoying it and learning, because he's going to have to do this. He's not going to have to do this. If Rebel becomes like an amazing freaking fast-growing, suddenly has a serious amount of revenue income from this that he can, not surplus, outsource this work to somebody, ooh, hats off to him. I don't think that I'm there yet. I don't think that, oh my God, Rebel, that is fucking amazing. That Arc Raiders one. What is the Sufom Stream Deck controller? That is not what I use, but that will work. I'm going to show this image though. Export to browser. Full screen. This is his most recent creation for Arc Raiders. I think that's whiskey. I can't quite tell. And it's the middle finger. I do often give the middle finger. Nothing but love. But I love. That's a IRL thing. I don't really do it on stream very often because some people don't understand it's a joke. But IRL, giving each other the finger is a sign of endearment. Was that the only one you wanted to show off, Rebel? And actually, he pumped that out so freaking fast. We spoke about that before stream, and he's already freaking made it. Like, I think he's enjoying it. I don't know. If you're not enjoying it, Rebel, say the fucking word. Don't hold it in. Let me know. Oh, the 4 of them before that? I think I just showed those. The Arc Raiders, the High on Life, and the 7 Days to Die. What was the 4th one? Let me scroll up in our chat. Whoop, this one. This one we have not used yet. This one coming up for Arc Raiders. Oh, I forgot all about the King one. My bad. Let me close this down. Oh my Josh, I did not notice that. This one, maybe I did notice it, but I was at work. This is the Just Chatting. Holding a little cup of something. Could be Coke, could be coffee. One way or the other. I fucking love it. So that's Just Chatting. We got an Arc Raiders. Those look like the same thing. Let's keep scrolling up. He's whipped this one up for the collabs with King Jam. No joke. Took him like a whopping maybe half hour. And I got this and I was like, I fucking love it. The only thing I don't like is that his King Jam is spelled wrong. It's 2 eyes. Because he's got 2 eyes. 2 beautiful eyes. But we can edit it. I have not posted that one yet. Again, beautiful beard, man. Beautiful beard. Oh, he corrected you? Excellent, excellent. Is that the last one? High on Life is the one I'm running for High on Life. And nothing is loading prior to that. Oh, fuck. This one actually had me laughing for a little bit. I'm glad Rebel thinks that my tattoos are that badass, but they're not quite that badass. I only have the one big one and then like the two smaller ones on each forearm. But this dude's got not a sleeve, but his arms are quite decorated. I got to give it up to him. Let's see. That might be it. Yeah, that's it. So, production stuff. Tom edits. I'm just the face. Just the face. Rebel's doing a whole lot of thumbnails, learning a fuck ton by the looks of it. Love it, love it, love it. Let me minimize this, and we're back to the regular screen. So far, that's what we've got as our crew. Me, Tom, and Rebel. Am I wrong on that, Rebel? Correct me, please.
No, that's about it.
That's about it. That's where we rolling. We rolling 3 deep, baby. Future plans of streaming. This is something that I touched a little bit on earlier. The future plan of Xander McLovin. There is going to be an end to this. I think. This was going to this isn't permanent, set in stone, but this was going to be me as a testing ground because I like the production side of this so much. I wanted, no joke, has anybody ever heard of Streamer House? Streamer House on Twitch, I believe, from what I'd read, you have? I believe what I had read was 4 or 5 guys that live together. One of them is streaming at all times. They have 24/7 streaming at some point in time doing content. I thought that was freaking hilarious and awesome. I wanted this originally back in 2017 to be that, but with my Arrow guys. I wanted to be a streamer, and then after me would be somebody, and then after them would be somebody else, and we would just loop that shit. I thought it would be freaking great. Rebel wishes he could. Dude, we'll have to figure out a freaking way if it's like King Jam. King Jam is constantly on when I'm ending my stream. I raid that man all the time. So it's like Streamer House, but we don't live together. We don't live in the same state. I'm pretty sure we are in the same time zone at least. That's kind of cool. Depends on your life schedule though at that point. Like if you're in the same time zone, he is in Texas, yeah. If you're in the same time zone, it depends on your life schedule. Like me, I have to go to bed. I shut down stream at 3 to try to go to bed by 4. Sometimes it bleeds into 5. Sometimes I'm laying in bed trying to fall asleep until 5:30 or 6 because my head just won't shut the fuck up and let me go to sleep. I'm constantly thinking this. This is fun to me. Not 100% on being the face. Like, it's cool. It's fun. I love doing it. I plan to continue doing it, but I do still love the production side, and that's where I was going with this. I think my 2 kids, my oldest sons, even my daughter someday possibly, could be fantastic streamers. They are funny as hell to watch over their shoulder and play, not to watch them play. I think if they could stream and I work on all of these shenanigans, I think it'd be pretty sweet. You have a Zoom meeting? What time is it for you, Will? Hopping on a Zoom meeting it's 2:30 in the morning for me. It's probably, what, 11 or 12:30 for you? Huh? Love you, Will. Love you, Will. So I thought this would be kind of like a testing ground for the kids. If theoretically I build a freaking community that's like holy shnikes, and I'm like, hey, by the way, if you guys want to check out my kid play, he's over here. I'm going to be still working on it. And then if I'm still feeling that buzz, like, you know what? I had a really fucking great time being the streamer. Maybe I start teaching them the things that I do here, and they could, holy crap, maybe get into the production side of television or continue streaming stuff. And they could be learning what I currently know and enjoy doing. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. When it comes down to the last chat topic that I had written down was editing videos. I am not the guy to talk to about editing videos. I will share. Oh, excuse me, the hiccups from that. I can taste that shot. I will share with you a video that I am kind of happy with. Let me see if I can scroll all the way back past these VODs before I started back up in streaming. Let me pause this so it doesn't go too far. This is something that I made all recorded with my phone. We're going to pause Corpse's music and we're going to switch to this screen share. And I'm going to shut off. No, yeah, I will shut off my camera. So this is completely recorded or photos taken with my phone. Let's go. Oh, my camera's not off. My bad. My bad. So these are all my coworkers, by the way. This is a buddy of mine named John. John used to be pro or semi-pro paintball. He's using a pump paintball gun, which is one shot and pump it. One shot and pump it. And these guys are using semi, which means ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. John lands this shot. No, I'm sorry, that was later. He lands this shot on this guy. Then he lands this shot on this guy. Takes him a few shots, but he gets him. And then John's like, hey, this guy. Got him. And then he's like, oh God, there's a guy back here. Two guys back here. John is legit at paintball, and I do enjoy paintball. I haven't played it in forever, but I was like, yeah, this is boring. Fast forward. Nothing really happening. Everybody moving up, getting angles. There's my buddy Kyle. Kyle's holding that angle, exposing this guy for John. John got him. Yeah, somewhere around here I was getting shot by paintballs, so, you know, kiss the cameraman because he had to go through some stuff to get this video. And I added a little squeaky duck right there. I thought that was kind of pretty cool. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's my most elaborate editing of a video that I'd ever done. Well, let me pause this. Close this down. So I'm not one really to speak on suggestions for editing because all I am is an ideas guy. I don't know how to do it quite well. So there is that. Tom would be the guy if you have any kind of questions about editing and whatnot. He would be the guy to talk to. Rebel is getting his feet wet. Like I said, he's made some pretty fantastic content. ! Socials. If you don't hit it, I'm going to hit it, Rebel. Me and my zip-tied hand. Beat ya, baby. Beat ya. So Rebel, if you go to his TikTok, or it says TikTok, stream clips and edited shorts. He does all the editing that is not an export of the Twitch clips that we've already made and just exported. Anything edited on there, that man did. How? I'm not entirely sure. He said that he has not software, but yeah, apps on his phone that he goes through in order to make all these happen. So you'd have to ask him about all those. But Rebel, we're in the last 20 minutes. I ran through my list of things to talk about. Do you have any other questions or things that you think I should talk on? Chat, do you guys have any other questions or things I should talk on? Anybody? Open for questions and comments.
When I had mentioned where it said Rebel McLovin.
Rebel
what was
McLovin.
that?
So what I was talking about was Rebel McLovin. Currently, if you're in my Discord, Ender in my Discord is my son, my oldest son. So call me crazy. I'm a protective dad. He is an old soul. If you guys, because I keep a lot of the things that I've seen and know and yada yada, I keep a lot of that quiet to him. So I think a job as a parent is not only to like help your kids develop, grow, learn, but also protect them. Part of the protection that I'm talking about is I don't want the kids just yet to know that the world is fucking shit. Like, there is a lot of dark shit in this world. There is a lot of good shit, and I want them to focus on the good shit. Now, in Discord, I'm giving him the chance to hear from a whole lot of other people from a whole lot of different places, and et cetera, et cetera. It's a risk to me to allow the kids to be influenced, if that makes any sense. Like, no, I don't have a not safe for work channel in my Discord. It's not even because my kid's in it now. He didn't join, but in the last few months. But 1 month, 2 months. But I don't. Not safe for work channel is entertainment sometimes, but sometimes it's kind of crap, if you ask me. I'm also an old soul. I'm only 38 years old, but I was raised by parents that never had cable. Like, I never had the Discovery Channel, Nickelodeon, all these other things. And I think I turned out all right without. I don't think I've watched an entire episode of SpongeBob ever. I know bits and pieces, like I know what the Krusty Krab is, I know who Squidward is, etc., etc. But like I had said, part of protection means making sure they think the world is still awesome and all that. I've seen some seriously fucked up shit. Been there, talked to some seriously fucked up people. I don't want them influenced by that just yet. They're going to eventually do things that they're going to do, and I have no control. But while I have control, I'm trying to maintain it. Guide them in a right way, if you ask me. So Ender, my son, if you see him in a game, his name is Ender McLovin. My younger son, he's a fucking bonkers guy. Like, no joke, he is a bonkers guy. I don't know what name he has in any given week because he changes it so much, but he is funny to listen to while he plays. He plays a whole lot of Roblox, which, again, kind of wigs me out because it's sort of a toxic fucking place. I hope that, and you know, I can't say terrible things about these places because they're pulling straight A's in honors classes as an 8th grader and a 9th grader. They're doing great in school. Their friends are fantastic. My oldest son's friend, Theo, has stopped by the stream a couple of times. And Theo is a fantastic, hilarious person in real life. I think he would be fantastic at streaming. No joke, far more entertaining than I. So that's, like I was talking about earlier, part of the goal. Get them on screen. And then I'm going to be the mod that says, yeah, this guy needs to slide away. Or this screen needs to be like this, etc., etc. Now, again, this is nothing. This is Ender McLovin's stream. Is nothing fantastic, but I think it does all right. We're good for. I mean, I'm kind of cheating when I say I started back up in November because I did put out quite a bit of content back in the 2017, 2018 timeframe that I know a little bit about some stuff. But Tom had actually mentioned it to me. Let me take a swig because, you know, hydrate. Thank you, Rebel. Ooh, what is that flavor? What is that flavor? Cherry twist. Hey, remember ADHD and train derailment? What the fuck was I talking about, Rebel? Cherry twist fucked with me right there.
You said Tom had talked about something.
Oh,
with-
Tom had talked to me. Thank you very much, Rebel. Tom had talked to me about my growth. I don't know how quickly I can pull it up to try to keep people interested, possibly, if anybody's interested. It's been very quiet in chat, but I'm totally willing to spill all this stuff out. I love talking about whatever. But let's look at my overview. Can I filter this for September 1 until today? Update. I have gotten 113 followers since I started streaming. Can anybody tell me how many followers I currently have? 230. So whatever time that I spent back in 2017, 2018, whatever time frame that was, I have doubled that number in 4 months. I think we're on a good, decent trajectory. Tom told me, look, I think you're growing at a pace that I may be hindering your growth. And he's like, if you need to, you can kick me aside and replace me as stream manager. Get somebody else that may be more suited for your time, your schedule, etc. Whatever. And I said, absolutely fucking not, Tom. I've said it time and time again. Tim the Tatman is one of my favorite fucking streamers. I imagine, because I don't know. I know Tim the Tatman runs at least 3 YouTube channels. He's got merchandise. He's got the Twitch account. He's got all sorts of shenanigans going on. But he's still human. I guarantee he's not doing everything himself. He's not editing videos for 3 different YouTubes and being a production star via Twitch and making merchandise and etc. Or not making the merchandise. He probably outsources that. But managing all of that stuff, he probably has his own manager. No joke. No joke. I have told it to Tom. I would love for a big-time streamer near me to let me apprentice off stream, off screen, and all of that to just learn. What do you guys do? What do you run? How do you manage this stuff? Because I'd love to absorb, learn, and implement. I think it would be a freaking awesome time to do all that. Big production team for show. Like the dude, I can't remember what we had Googled him at, but dude makes a pretty good living off of his channel. Not just the Twitch channel, but I'm talking Twitch, YouTube's, all that. He has people being paid. Like Rebel wants to be, if theoretically Rebel wanted to be a full-time mod for Lecter and I. Shout out to Lecter, by the way. Lecter's going to be starting streaming next month, I think. We're going to be over there as often as we freaking can. I'll be at work, but whatever I can fucking do to help answer questions, help with setup and all that, we're going to be there. Rebel as well. If you ever have any kind of things going on with your stream that I can help with, don't fret to ask. Like, I'll give you any advice that I can. It may not be, that's what I'm getting at. It may not be the best advice. I'd like to learn from a big production group and implement some of those things myself and learn so that I can also not be spreading like false knowledge. Like maybe what I'm doing is overworking myself or doing things poorly in a certain way. And I like to just learn. 30 days or so is when Lecter's starting. Gotcha. Holy shnikes. I've gotten 79 subscriptions between September and now. Like, fucking A. Love you guys. Holy shnikes. That's dope. I wonder if I can... How far back will this go? 24. 23. 22. 21. 20. I'm sorry that I'm just talking out loud, chat. Like, I know. Holy shnikes. If I can go all the way back to January 1st of 2017, I'm going to do this. Let me go back to August 31st of 2025 and update. It is pulling data. Holy shnikes. That doesn't sound right. I don't think this is right, but I'm going to take a screenshot of this just so I can like share it with Tom. So this says January 1st, 2017 until August 31st, 2025. I had 203 follows. Oh, you know what it probably is? I probably had 203 follows and then people unfollowed because they were like, this dude doesn't stream anymore. Why are we wasting our time? That's probably what it is. No joke. Let's go. Let's go again. September 1st, 2025 until today. Update. And let's side by side compare. Side by side. Who knows that song? Side by side. All right. So, according to the stats, 203 follows between January 1st and August 31st, 2025. January 1st, 2017, which there's a lot of blank data. So, it definitely wasn't 2017 that I started doing this stuff. And August 31st, 2025. 203 follows, and I have 113 just in the last 4 months. September, October, November, December. Almost 5 months. So, I don't know. It looks like hit and miss on a lot of freaking streams. 2025, apparently I streamed once or twice. 12 minutes. Thank you, Rebel. But, yeah. Definitely on a pretty decent trajectory, and I'm not complaining. Like, it's all thanks to all of fucking y'all. Appreciate the hell for you being here. You bunch of chuckle buckets. Swear to God, I need to incorporate that more into my daily conversation because apparently people love it. You bunch of chuckle buckets. Rebel, how do you feel about being a chuckle bucket?
It's a lot better than being called chat.
Being called chat? You know what?
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to practice that. Anytime that I want to say, hey, chat, holy shnikes, Rebel, you're onto something, bruh. You a good mod, sir. You a good mod. Anytime that I am about to say, hey, chat.
I'm such a fucking good boy.
Such a good boy. You're such a good boy. I want to scratch behind your ear. You're such a good boy.
I'll take a belly rub.
Anytime that I'm about to say, hey, chat, or even if I do, I need you to keep me in line. If I ever say, and chat, if you're still listening, if I ever say, hey, chat, we need a code word or something just to slap me in the face. And I say, oh, chuckle buckets. I'm sorry. But that's going to be the goal. Chuckle buckets. That's trademark phrase, Susanna McLovin. Who can tell me what that movie quote is from? Dude, I completely forgot. Sitting here listening to Corpse Dog's music this entire stream. He is part of the production side. Playing this music gets you copywritten stricken so that then your VOD is muted. I hate that. Like, people can stream all they want and not save their VODs. There's nothing wrong with that. They can play whatever music they want and it not be a problem for them. I like watching the VODs. Self-critiquing myself and also giving people the opportunity to catch my VODs like Tom. Tom works day shift. He is in bed every time that I stream, except maybe Saturday nights. But it gives him the chance to be like, hey, I caught your stream, I caught your VOD, whatever, and just say, good job. I like this. I don't like that. I appreciate feedback. All of it. Good, bad, ugly, whatever. Tell me. I'm good with it. Before we go too far along this train of stream, excuse me, yesterday I got a follow at the end of stream. I'm gonna murder this name, but I think it's Hezadiel. Hezadiel1. Appreciate the follow. Thank you so much for stopping by. 7 hours ago, VODs are also good ways to get a lot of clips. Abso-fucking-lutely, sir. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. VODs make it so that even when the production ends, you can still create content from it. Love it. Tom needs it for editing. Rebel needs it. We all need the VODs. So whatever I can do to not have the VODs muted, I want to try and do it. I I also got a follow, my bad, from 7 hours ago, Magnolia Sings. So I found out at work while I was on lunch, Magnolia Sings I had actually been following for like 4 years or something like that. Or no, she's been in my Discord. Been in my Discord for 4 years. It's this fucking beverage that's making my voice get all shitty. Sorry, you chuckle buckets. But Magnolia Sings, I've been following or in this Discord for 4 years. And I looked at, hey, what servers are we common in? And I was like, oh, so she knows this person and this person perhaps. And on stream while I was on lunch, she was like, oh, yeah, you probably know my husband, and told me his name. And I was like, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Your husband is this. I haven't spoken to him. And, well, I think I might have spoken to him when I first started stream back up in September. So there is that. But Magnolia Sings, haven't heard from her or about her in forever. And she's been in my freaking Discord for 4 years, I think is what it was. I looked it up. Turns out she's a streamer. And I was like, oh, I appreciate you being a streamer. I'm going to make my Me6 bot advertise for when you go live. Anybody, if you're in my Discord, make sure you let me know that you are a streamer so that I can add you to that Me6 bot, because I want all of you to get a little bit of advertisement from me. I don't have too upset quarrels about that at all. And my hand looks ridiculous with this fucking zip tie on it. But, you know, boo-boos are boo-boos. It is what it is. I think that's about it. That's about it. What do you think, Rebel? How did we do tonight?
Very good. I think a lot of topics was great to know and learn from.
Hell yeah. What do you think we need to do next week?
For Wednesday?
Or yeah, if we're gonna do this just chatting thing on a weekly basis, what do you think we should do for next week's just chatting?
I don't know.
Somebody has suggested to me like reaction videos to YouTube.
That would be good. That would be pretty nice.
Maybe I should throw out a stream chat topic. Everybody, I need a suggestion for what theme YouTube video to give a reaction to. Should we do? I don't want to do music. I fucking love music and movies, but I don't love playing music that's going to get me mod stricken. I can't understand it. Tell me, like Rebel, if you have any idea, or you bunch of chuckle buckets, you know, watching me with your keyboards, if there is a way to listen
Get around
and
copyright?
yes. So like I've watched plenty of videos of people saying this is my reaction to this song. And the VOD or the YouTube video is clearly not stricken. How do they get around it and be able to play it? I'd like to know, because I'd like to do the same thing. I'd like to play music. I like to play the music. Like, there's nothing against Corpse Dog's music. I love it. But shit, sometimes I want to hear some screaming. And Corpse Dog, his voice cannot handle that. No, I mean, he's got Tech Rot Manifest, and he's got, I haven't given a shout out to Corpse quite yet. Oh my gosh. Or I did once earlier. Love that fucking guy. Love that music. But I like screamy stuff. There's sometimes in the car I will scream along with a song, and I'm like, this was a big fucking bad decision, because by the time I get to work, nobody's going to be able to hear my voice because it's going to be so tore up and scratchy. Dude, if you're a professional singer, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, this is the music I like. If you're a professional singer that screams their music and you can continue doing it for hours, my fucking hat off to you, because I can't do it for 20 fucking minutes on the way to work. Like, holy fucking shit. Put my hood on. Put my hood on, Rebel.
I've seen.
It
I
looks.
thought it was your beanie for a minute.
You thought it was my
And then you
beanie?
had a
Well,
hood.
yeah. This shirt that I haven't worn in years actually has a hood.
Are you Batman?
Man, I do have a bat cave on Minecraft. I am a night guy. Both of my parents are alive though, so there's a problem. I am for that vigilante
Is it a
life.
problem?
Is that a problem? I think in order to be Batman, your parents have to have been killed by, your arch nemesis of some sort. But, details. I'm cutting this zip tie off because it's killing my fucking hand, by the way. How I'm going to sleep with this crap is beyond me. Oh, my hand.
I think you need to take a shot.
Ow! Please don't bleed. Please don't bleed. I will take a shot. It'll help me fall asleep because God knows once this stream is over, I'm going to be like hammering on what can I do constantly. Like, I think I'm annoying my coworkers with how much I talk or think about stream shit. Maybe even my wife. I think my kids are like, cool, Dad. And they just brush it off. I've told my parents about it sometimes, and I don't think they give two fucks, but, that's love.
I'll tell you
Hey.
a fun fact of the day. Did you know if you are sleep deprived, and depends on how bad you are sleep deprived, you actually have short time memory loss that you will gain back after you get sleeping. And I
So
learned that today.
let me make sure I'm understanding this, and I'm about to have hiccups because of that fucking shot. Thank you very much for that one. But theoretically, I gain short-term memory today. If I stay up, some of those short-term memories dissipate. And then when I fall
But they will come
asleep,
back.
and then when I wake up, that short-term memory comes back
Over time, it will come back. Yes.
over time. Interesting.
If you are, it depends on how bad of sleep deprived you are. You will gain short time memory loss.
Huh. I have no idea how to gauge that. Like, how bad is my short-term memory loss? I can tell you now. This might be a dad thing. I struggle sometimes remembering very important things. My anniversary is easy. My kids' birthdays is tricky. My kids' ages, even trickier. Because it fucking shifts. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to rule the world. But today, I think I was talking with Tabitha, and we were talking about my daughter, and I think she had said, how old is she? And I said, 13, just instinctively. And I was like, math. No, my oldest son is 15. I got a burp or hiccup, something. My oldest son is 15. My younger son is 13. My daughter's 10. So, it took me a second to math. I think that's a dad thing. Like, things don't come through. And people are like, no joke, my dad has asked me so many times, how old are you again? And it's funny as hell. Love doing it. Love talking about it. It's a common thing, apparently. Let me switch this over. Let's see here. Copy this. So, I think we had a pretty decent just chatting stream. I think that we're going to have to think about things too. So, there's another thing. My bad to extend this. But, I think a just chatting stream should be more like a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Where you and I, or you, me, and Matt, or you, me, and whoever sit in a chat and have a conversation about something, a debate about something. And what that something is something that I'm going to have to think out, figure out. We'll see. We'll have to talk about that over the next week or so and figure out what we want to do. This may be something that we talk with Tom. I
like that idea, yeah.
I think like how chat can hear you. I like chat hearing you. So that they know I'm not just talking nonsense just to a screen. Like, it's good having people. I like people. some people. Generally speaking, the people I surround myself with is because I like them or I tolerate, details.
He
details.
just tolerates rebels.
No, I think Rebel's pretty solid to hang around with. So, today is Wednesday for me. Technically now it's Thursday, but details. This is the Just Chatting stream. Tomorrow is supposed to be an Arc Raider stream. We're going to see how that pans out. Rebel actually spoke about it earlier. Having this issue with my hand might make gaming rough. I'm hoping that it's not going to heal up by tomorrow night. I promise you. If it stops bleeding, a bunch of padding.
Yeah, it should stop. Yeah, I mean, it should stop bleeding. It might be sore for sure.
Soreness is part of life. I don't bother with that at all.
That's what shots are for.
Shots? Oh yeah. You don't feel soreness if you can't feel.
Exactly right.
Dr. Rebel McLovin giving life advice to the bunch of chuckle buckets. But all right, tomorrow is supposed to be an Arc Raider stream. I'm not 100% if we're going to follow through with that, but we'll give it a whirl. Friday night, I'm still kind of up in the air on what game to play. I believe I did not. Oh, my fucking hand. I can't grab the mouse because of my fucking hand. I don't think I.
You had mentioned a horror game.
I do plan to do a horror game. I don't believe I purchased the one that I was looking at. Let me check my uncategorized section. I did not purchase the one that I was looking at, but what I had considered was Skinwalker's Valley. If you want to look into it, Skinwalker's Valley, it's currently $4 on Steam. I could actually go a step further and check Steam, Epic Games, Luna, Ubisoft, check all these locations and go through their free games and see if there's any horror games that are worth trying out. Free game sounds fan-fucking-tastic to me.
Colin and me had sent you some games.
Some suggestions, yeah. My slight concerns. Skinwalker's Valley is $3.99 on Steam, and I googled how much content is there for this $3.99 game, and it said about 2 hours, and I was like, okay, that's cool. That's how long I need it to be. But if I'm going to spend $4 for 2 hours of entertainment, I feel like I'm getting screwed. Because if I go to Arc Raiders right now, I spent $60 and I already have 282 hours of playtime, and it's nowhere near done. Like there's still plenty of stuff. I believe it was $60. It might have been 50 or 40. I don't know.
40. I spent 40.
Is there a way to check your receipts?
I know that I spent 40, and yes, there should be.
Activity maybe? Oh my god, my hand sucks.
Activity or history? Purchase history.
Is there a purchase history? Inventory, badges, content groups, friends, profile, activity.
What does activity say?
View my profile. Okay, so activity is, hey, Xander played High on Life for the first time. A buddy of mine has added Dead Zone Rogue to their wish list. My son achieved Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced. Another buddy achieved Fallout New Vegas, and it's nothing.
So nothing useful.
Yeah. Wait, on the right side, there's games, friends, groups, inventory, trade offers, screenshots, videos, guides, my workshop. Let's search games. And does it give me a... It doesn't give me a... No, it just tells me like, hey, how are you doing on these games? I've gotten 42 out of 50 Arc Raiders achievements. Interesting. And yeah, it looks janky as hell, but I'm two-handing my mouse because I can't use this hand on the mouse. It's details right now. Whatever, chat. I mean, chuckle buckets. Whatever, you bunch of chuckle buckets. All games. Yeah, this is just showing achievements and stuff. I'm gonna have to maybe see. I'll have to dig into it sometime. I'm interested to know how much I spent, but yeah, that's what I was getting at. 280 hours of content off of Arc Raiders. Not content, because I haven't streamed everything. I've been playing and having fun. But if I even purchased Skinwalker's Valley and didn't play it for the first time on stream, but played it offline, I could probably burn through the content in 2 hours and stream never even see it. $4 almost
Hey,
wasted, right?
The Walking Dead is a great game to play for solo player.
So store, click in the search bar, Walking Dead, $50. Or wait, that's
But
The
they're
Walking Dead, the
Different
Telltale.
seasons. Yes, there's seasons of it, so you do have to purchase more, but it's a good series.
Oh,
you
shit.
could do, especially on Fridays.
I'm trying to two-hand this fucking mouse, and it's really bad. So the Walking Dead base version is $1.49 right now. It is 90% off. How big of a download is it? There is sound, memory, hard disk space, 2 gigs of data. So let me go now to how. Oh my God, I hate my hand right now. Content is there in the Walking Dead game. Holy shit, I typed that pretty well for a one-handed guy. All 4 main missions, the 400 Days DLC, The Walking Dead Michonne, totaling over 50 hours of gameplay across 23 episodes, featuring enhanced graphics, bonus features, and Clementine's full story. It's a significant narrative experience, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. Whatever. You know what? I may purchase that because it's 90% off right now for $1.50, and we'll see what happens. How does that sound? There won't.
Sounds
So,
good. Red.
so let me preface this. The whole purpose that Colin wanted me to get into horror games is because not just because there is a streamer that he follows regularly. I don't know if he watches his lives, but he watches his VODs. He's funny as hell. I think his name is Wolz. Does that sound familiar to you, Rebster?
No.
WOOLZ. Come on. WOOLZ. It is King Wolz. KINGWOOLZ. The dude only plays horror games from what I've seen. The jump scares is what chat goes for. So Colin made the suggestion. You should do horror games because I want to fucking scare the shit out of you and see you jump out of your chair and scream like a little girl, etc., etc. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. So maybe we could be like King Wolves and you guys could be like enjoying the shit out of making me scared shitless on things. How does that sound?
Sounds like a great stream.
How does that sound, you bunch of chuckle buckets?
Also, Red Dead Redemption is a good game, and it's multiplayer.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Gotta two-hand my mouse. Let me go back to Steam. Go back up to store. Red. Whoa. Dead. It's $60 right now, Rebel. It's like buying a whole nother game. Rebel, you think I'm made of money? I might have a decent job, but holy crap, I can't just continue buying video games. I got bills, bro. Groceries is expensive.
I know. I spent $300 on, and I didn't get shit.
You spent $300 at on groceries?
Yes.
What did you buy?
2 weeks at a time.
Oh, okay. $150 a week.
Well, about 1.5. Well, I'd say about 1.5 weekends.
Because I really, really love Twinkies, and they're not on sale right now, Xander.
I have not had Twinkies for a long time, and I had just bought a box and Doritos, and I ain't had that for months, many months.
So have you ever put them in the freezer for like a few minutes?
I've not.
Have not? Try it. When I buy Swiss cake rolls, I'll put them things in the freezer for maybe an hour, pull them out. They're freaking delicious. It's like a chocolatey crusted ice cream. Ah, I must suggest it. Must suggest it. So I think we're dragging this out. Things to come: horror streams, horror games, Friday nights. Colin suggested it. We're gonna try to follow through. Possibly Arc Raiders tomorrow, but you bunch of chuckle buckets. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me. Before I forget, I forgot to mention earlier with those 2 new follows that I got. My new follower goal is 230 because that second follow that I got today by Magnolia Sings put me at 220, I believe, and bumped me to 230. So we rolling, baby. We're climbing. Will's back. We're calling it a night, Will, but we'd love having you back.
Will.
Sorry, Will.
Hey,
Will, appreciate you
what?
stopping by.
That means come by the tomorrow stream and check out the shenanigans.
The shenanigans.
And Arc Raiders probably gonna fail because of Xander.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be so bad. But I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna 2-hand Arc Raiders, but I'm gonna try my best
You
to.
might.
How do I move? How do I WASD if my left hand is on the mouse? That's not gonna work.
You gotta handle it with your toes.
I'll give you something to handle, motherfucker. All right. All right, chat. This is the end. We're going to go raid King Jam. Don't forget to copy that friggin' message. Don't forget to copy it. Will, copy that message. We're going to go slide over to King. We're going to give King some lovin' from McLovin and his bucket of chuckles. His chuckle buckets. Let's go.